What is up, and welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle career here at the start of Season 4 as we enter the Premier League. So as we are headed into the Prem this season, I sat down and I took a really hard look at this squad, and I've come to the conclusion it's not going to get it done. If we took this team into the Prem and tried to compete for the whole season, we would get relegated. And the biggest problem we've run into is that we've had to build this squad on such a small budget that even the younger players that we've brought in don't have high enough potential to really play a role at this level. Even our youth academy players don't have more than like mid-70s potential, aside from like Spider Douglas and Max Manning. But most of them just, at best, they're just going to be squad players. But we need players that can start, and we don't have many. The good news, I have a plan. I'm always thinking. I've always got the wheels turning. So I've got a plan. We need to bring in probably 3 starter quality players. We've got 66 million pounds in the budget, which is more than all 3 of our previous seasons combined. But we've got a plan, and I think we can at least take a good step forward and avoid relegation this season. So step 1 in this plan is I've gone through and transfer listed a lot of these younger players that have mostly just been out on loan for the first couple of seasons. They just don't have the potential to get it done, and we're just going to move on from them. A couple of them I do want to keep around. I've loan listed a few. I've even actually found a couple that have been out on loan, such as Lloyd Dacey, and where's the winger I found? Cody Kelly. They have pretty good potentials. They're going to be sticking around, but we got to get rid of a lot of this dead weight. Step number 2 in this process is keeping in mind the transfer budget. 66 million is a lot more than we've had before, but we're still balling on a budget. We got a lot of holes to fill, 66 mil to do it. As long as we can find some bargain players, really get good value for the people that we bring in, I know we can get some good players in. And finally, step 3, a couple of objectives to keep in mind while we work through this transfer window. The first one is, the board actually wants me to sign 2 players from North America. I have been actively trying to avoid signing MLS players or Americans in general, and now they want me to go out and do just that. So I think, given my history, I'm going to be able to find some Americans to fit this team. And our other objective that we have to keep in mind is we have to finish the season without any unspent transfer budget. They want us to spend it all. I think we're going to be able to do that. And what we really don't need this season is a wrench thrown in our plans, but we've got it. Justin Shea has had his release clause paid by Galatasaray, 8.1 million pounds. And normally I just go in and try to offer him a new contract, but he's also come to me and said that he wants to leave. So with that, we will let him walk. He can join Galatasaray. We're actually going to make a pretty decent profit off of that. But now we have to go find another right back. So with the first match of the season right around the corner, let's go ahead and take a look at what the squad looks like now that we've spent a bit of money. I think we've spent more than the 66 we were given because we sold a few players, including Justin Shea in there. I think we've spent close to 70 million pounds, and I think we've done pretty well for ourselves. And here it is, the new Luke squad, so we'll run through it real quick. Still got Luke Jeffcott running up top, 79 rated now. Still, I think the highest, not quite the highest rated player in the team because we do have a new player in there. But his potential keeps going up. We are not going to be replacing him if we can avoid it. On the left, our first signing of the transfer window was Conrad De La Fuente. I needed another winger that was starting quality so I could rest some of my wingers and not feel like we're dropping off a cliff with the quality. So another winger was important for us. De La Fuente, an American. We had to sign American, so I went down that road with De La Fuente. Excellent signing for us. And on the right, still Gustav Isaacson. Yes, I have learned his name since last episode. Gustav Isaacson. Into the midfield, still going to be Spider Douglas. No surprises there. Highest potential out of anyone in the team. Still got Kamara in there for now, but Max Manning will see more minutes in that position, kind of rotating with Kamara. And our biggest signing of the transfer window, 24.1 million pounds from Juventus. Another American, Weston McKennie. There's the 2 Americans that we needed. Got them off the board nice and early, and they happen to be really good fits for our squad. Across the back, we're still rolling with Nuhu at left back, although his potential, not quite what I was hoping it would be. So we might be taking a look at that come next season, but he's still good enough for us right now. Another new signing and another American. It's Chris Richards at center back. I actually didn't have to go American with this one, but out of everyone that was in our price range, I was looking between like 18 to 21 million pounds. He just happened to be the one that fit our squad the best. So we went ahead and snagged him for about a little over 20 million pounds from Newcastle. He's going to be in there next to Otamendi, and a new right back, Tino Livramento from Southampton, and somehow we managed to upgrade this position and still make money. Not sure how that worked out, but I'm glad it did, and I think he fits our team a little bit better than Justin Shea did. I was never really too comfortable with Shea at right back, so I'm actually really happy with how that played out. And in between the sticks, it's still going to be Super Cooper. So on the bench, that gives us Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's coming back from a broken toe, and now with De La Fuente in the team, we don't have to rush him back as much. We still have Leyva in there. Cody Kelly is up on the bench now, as well as Max Manning. We've got our backup striker, Joshua Bell, Nnamdi Collins, and our backup keeper, Lopez. And this is what the rest of the squad is looking like in the reserves. Not a whole lot to speak of. It's pretty thin. I've signed a couple of free agents like Tom Carney as a backup right back, Postma as a center mid. Just something to give us a little bit of coverage in there. If we pick up any injuries, we're definitely going to have to hit the free agency to fill the squad depth, because it's just not looking very good for us. So for our first match of the season, we welcome Manchester United to Home Park. You know what our lineup is looking like. I'll be honest, it's not the most threatening lineup I've ever seen from a Manchester United team. Let's see if we can give them some problems and start off life in the Premier League with at least a point. All right, here we go. We are live in the Premier League. And we also have a little bit of an upgrade to Home Park as well. A little bit of an expansion for us as we enter the Premier League. So a few more fans in the stands might raise the atmosphere a little bit for us. In the middle for Douglas. Well, Douglas gets around one and runs into Rafael Varane. Every time we even have a look, Varane is just there. It's so difficult to play against him. Come on, Nuhu, win this one. Oh, Nuhu got dumped. Oh, that's a good return ball. Oh, Richards! We played a 1-2 off Chris Richards. Oh, that was close. McKennie coming across. Fires one across for Christian, or I almost called him Christian. I don't even, that's our first goal in the Premier League, and I messed up Gustav Isaacson's name again. But it's Kamara, the captain, that gets us on the board. Beautifully struck volley as well. Great ball from Gustav Isaacson. Why do I struggle with his name? We have a counterattack here. Conrad. Let's go back in there for McKennie. McKennie back for Conrad. This is looking nice. Conrad on the attack. Can he get it back for McKennie? He does. McKennie off the post. So close. The new guys are linking up very well. Can we get something from this still? Spider still on it. Gets it to Jeffcott. Open shot for Luke Jeffcott. Buries it. Top bins. There he is. Announcing his presence into the Premier League. Luke Jeffcott has arrived. Nope, this is bad. Oh, Chris Richards. The strength. That's why we acquired him. That's what we like to see. Oh, Manchester United on the attack again. Oh, Richards again. Oh, Richards has been massive. Oh, Danny Leyva with a spin in the middle. Oh, look at Danny Leyva go. Who said Danny Leyva wasn't prepared for the Premier League? Well, that's a very good ball into the middle. Bruno, no. Oh, Livramento can't get it clear. Oh, it's getting oh, no, tell me Livramento's not hurt. Richards doing everything he can to stop United. They're all out attacking now. And oh, Livramento is down. No way. Oh, the ball goes out, thankfully. I'm going to have to pull Livramento off. That is not what we needed. There is the final whistle. That match got real tense real quick after our second goal. United put the pressure on. But we survive. We keep a clean sheet. Chris Richards was massive in that game. And we get 3 points from Manchester United in our first game in the Prem. Love to see it. Well, that win comes at a steep cost. Tino Livramento broke his toe and is out 3 months. That's like the 5th or 6th broken toe I've seen just since the beginning of last season. It's kind of getting crazy that is the only injury that our players seem to suffer. And I know this was probably a very, very short episode, but I just ran out of time. I can't keep going today, so we're going to cut it short today. Next time when we come back, we'll really dig in and play some games in the Premier League. see what this team is made of. So that's going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more Premier League action with Plymouth Argyle. See ya.